Greetings, ladies and gentlemen players. It's another wonderful Friday this June of 2023, making it a wonderful day for the basics. I'm over here on the OGS, and we have decided that it is going to be the month of territory, don't you know? Last month was a month of influence, so it only stands three, and this month is the month of territory. Only problem is a lot of times when I was going for influence, I wound up having to play for territory. So I imagine this time trying to play for territory will wind up with influence. But, best laid plans and all that.
Spiel gestartet.
Alrighty then. Got ourselves a game on my good old Atari Meow account that I have recreated. Isn't it a happy account? It really is. So you can do 3-4 or 4-4. In your quest for territory, it is completely fine. I think a 3-4 and a 4-4 is a nice, solid, flexible thing because you don't really know how your opponent's ever going to respond or play in the game, right? So having the balance is pretty good. Oh shoot. I will simply go ahead and approach on the outside and get a base like so because we were playing for the territories. Alright, having trouble actually verifying my account because my email address has been used too many times. Oh, that's funny. Alright, so he backed off. Well, we still do corner, sides, and then center, so I will go ahead and approach the corner like so. Now he's playing here constantly, which is a little bit strange. I'll go ahead and just back off again. Very weird that he's playing here. Now, since he's done this kind of thing twice, and since we're still in the corner, side, center part of the opening, I'll just go ahead and be like, hey, I can approach you again. All right, there we go. We're good. He's backing off. I'm going to back off as well. I'm backing off high instead of low because I've already backed off low in two different times. It's not like doing the same thing everywhere. You know what I mean? Okie dokie. Um, I guess I'll turn that to territory. He's defending himself. Keep him out of my corner. Just like so. Alright then. I will also build like that. Okay, his Hane will respond, sure. Alright, Itatari will go ahead and connect. There, I have verified my account. Make some territory, why not? Seems good, seems good. 10 get unforced doesn't really do very much for him because it's not threatening to reduce anything that I have. It's not threatening to attack anything I have. So let's go ahead and defend the last little guy that I got. Gonna start poking at some stuff. Unfortunately, at this point in the game, we know that black has lost. How do we know that black has lost? Well, I can see that I have an entire bottom area, an entire top area, and he's got two corners and a left. Rough estimation says that's not going to be very good. Oh, and I got the little right hand side too. So it's not good. Game's already over. Game's already over. That's a weird one. Retreat back here, please. I will go ahead and defend here, make sure that isn't really going to be a problem. Go on to the Hane here, you know how it is. Extend to fix my shape there. And then come in a little bit more, because he could have tried to tie this together. I'll fix my shape, even though I don't really need to, because the cutting point is completely A-okay. We'll go ahead and defend the cutting point like so. And now we're kind of morphing into, okay, he's not paying attention to my moves at all. That's weird. Let's go ahead and seal off the rest of that. So here it looks like this is just going to be a nice, calm, passive game. till the end. Let's go ahead and double feature this and skip to the next one.
Spielbesprechung gestartet.
All right, so really quick review here. Went to counting. He did some throwing in, unfortunately, but that's okay. So here, territory opening. You could have extended a little bit further. That would have been a little bit better, but this is okay. It's not terrible. This is a very strange move. I'm not really sure where they pick this up. I would definitely want to go and play something like an enclosure. That would be a little bit better. And then we'll probably just play something like a simple Joseki and the game can continue from there. Instead he did this, which doesn't give him territory yet, in fact. We could play here, because there's nothing that he can really do about it. Like, I just live there now. Like, this is his area, sure. But yeah, that's the territory that he now has. Very, very odd move to play. Very, very odd move to play indeed. These moves are playable, but only really in certain instances where you have intentions to like really go and try to like fight over something like really, really large. Like something you already have like a move on top of the board or something. So we're playing here to either, dare them to come in so we can attack them or lean so we can grow. Something along those lines. Yeah, this was just a very, very strange thing, unfortunately, for him to do. So after we have this, there's not really a chance for him to win the game, sadly, because starting from move, what is this? Yeah, starting here, we're at about 90% chance to win. So game rapidly kind of just went into being over and done. Because all he really has here are these like little cornery bits here, and he's a little overcontra on the left hand side. Pretty solid on top and bottom of the board. He can try an invasion here, maybe. But yeah, very, 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 very tough game. And there was just no way to. Yeah, there's no way to finish that. Like, all of this is a 100% chance to win at this point. So good try for him. Good try for him. Always got to be careful as a DDK of where the next largest move on the board is, and ideally you don't want to play slow moves as a result. Try to avoid like really, really complicated stylistic ways of playing, like those iron pillars that we saw in those corners. Yeah, they are playable, but you really have to know when you're gonna play them. Otherwise, you just do yourself more harm than good, because it turns to you to make sure that they're being efficient and effective. Your opponent doesn't really have to do anything about it. They can just kind of like hang back and be like, all right, what's this doing? And if the answer to that is nothing, then you lose the game because your first moves of the game were nothing. So be very, very careful of that indeed.
Spiel gestartet.
All right, so we got ourselves yet another game. This time against the 7Q StarCraft. Ooh. All right, so just like last time, we're going to go ahead and do almost the identical same thing. Though since I'm black, I can face my opponent with my 3-4 without having a problem. If you're white and your 3-4 stone is facing your opponent gets to approach and expand on a very large side. For example, if we talk about our epic pen right now, it's not a euphemism. There we go, epic pen, here we go. So if we're talking about our epic pen right here, you can see that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lines compared to the normal 11 that you would have. So this area is a little bit wider than usual. If you want to expand, you want to expand on the largest side. This is now the largest side. If the colors were reversed and white got to expand along here, then they're expanding along the largest side that you don't normally see because it's literally one extra line. So it's an opportunity to the opponent when you wind up playing that way. So you kind of want to avoid that if at all cost. Sorry, I'm just kind of banging out to some new music. What is this? Sesh the Seven Seas. All right, listen to that again. Oh man. Yo ho ho. All right, so 7Q is throwing down. Play back and off, nice, calm, and solid. We're playing for territory, as you know. Which really sucks, because if he goes low, I can go above and play for influence now, which was last month. Bro, where were you last month when I was trying to play for influence? I could totally set up an influential game here. Rude. Alright, let's go ahead and double approach. You could do double. You could do a 3-4 as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's a little weird track. All right, so Hane here. Sorry, I'm just listening to the lyrics. I usually don't listen to music with lyrics that I can understand. Um, while I'm playing because it's distracting. So here we're going to play a simple Jiseki. See me played a bunch of games. Hilhane, probably below, hopefully. So this is a little bit of a tricksy doodle man. I could play here, and if he cuts me, it's a thing. Think he will? Maybe, maybe not. Let's find out. Because we could do is... Forgot I'm using auto match. He could go ahead and cut here. I connect. He ladders, and then we cut through. It'd be weird, but I mean, you could do it. Push maybe once, and then kill off a stone. Generally speaking, you don't really want to play this way because it's hard to develop an area between two corners. Oh, that's go-to move. Ouch. I'm gonna forgive it if he answers. I will play down. Don't do it in your games. Know that this is huge, mind-blowing swing to the opponent. All right, that's good enough. He didn't. Neither will I. Going for territory. That means blammo. Got my enclosure. Wub 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 wub. Playing for territory. Means we're doing enclosures, doing extensions. They're not really going for the middle just yet. But because I got a large, strong area on the right hand side, potentially, I could lean on him to develop into the middle. Like that's something that I could do. Enclosure, block, they extend. Further, because we got some friends near in the neighborhood. My neighborhood, Spider-Man. He could Atari Meow right now, or he can't Atari Meow right now, but he could Pincer Meow. And then we'd be in a little bit of trouble. Alright, he has approached Meow. So I'm going to kick him. And then Pincer so I can grow Meow territory. Hmm, that's interesting. Dropping low is a thing that was a thing from back in the day, and I mean back in the day. We're talking like 17, 1800s. I'll go ahead and Pincer. See what he wants to do. Literally his optimal extension, the two space. Since we're strong in the area, I can take his optimal point off the board. That is a proverb. If the move is big for your opponent, the move may very well be big for you too. So, taking the two space away from him, acting as an extend on me. So, all very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Now, he can't let me honey over top of his yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. So we could go over top of his position and then start building up copious amounts of influence. Uh, last offer, last offer, last offer. I want to extend here, and I do actually want to lean to make use of my extension here. Defending because he's getting a little bit strong. If I play here, he could decide to ignore it because he has influence now, and he could use it to pincer me. Before this was influence, and there was like the Hana there, it wasn't really influence, it wasn't really strength, it was a liability. So I didn't have to worry about the liability because that's something that he got to worry about, not me. But now, yeah, see, it's a little bit too little too late, unfortunately. I will go ahead and defend myself anyway. Because capping him is still... Oh, hello. You want me to push through and kill your two stones? Weird, but I mean, if you want me to, I mean, I guess I can. He wants to play here because of the Atari into the Atari. Atari him back. He can do this, and I take this, and he can take this, and I'll take this, and this area will be huge. Now I've expanded to the 9th line from the top, sorry. I like it. I accept it. Next up is this little stoner man. There are many ways we can go and attack this. I will show you one of them. One of them is going shoulder hit, kill all the things. That is completely fine. You can do that. Don't have to play that aggressive. Go ahead and play over here first. He doesn't have a lot of territory. Don't worry. We're going to play over here. See, we're pincering him. Now we go over, under, above, wherever. I'm already alive here, so how you doing? I'm not letting him distract me from what I know are big points. And we do know where big points are, don't we? Because we've been working on that since we were at DDK. So once you're confident that you know where the biggie points are, don't let your opponent tell you that they are not big. Like here, I'm building into the middle. Why? Because I think it's larger than whatever he's doing over in here. I don't even know what it is. I don't care. This is large. This is what I say is the biggest thing on the board. This is where I'm playing. Mic drop. Right? You gotta have that kind of confidence. That way, when your opponent plays like a really sketch move, you're ready for it. You're like, I got him in my sights, boss. Hey, he never know what hit him. All right, so it looks like we've got a healthy area here. Threat, threat, threat. I am not a close match. Do you have Dawn? Yes. He just asked if I was a Dawn player. I'll connect back. Bit of a bad idea, but I will. He's not doing terribly. Don't get me wrong, you're not doing terribly. Let's go ahead and defend. He's really obsessed with this for some reason. This is very strange. Very strange indeed. How do I message him? Message. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing for territory, but when the board gives you influence, make Cosmic go. You were doing okay. Just a bit, um, too interested in surrounding my right group, I think. Go ahead and finish that on off. Very, very large areas. Very, very large areas. Oh, did I say right? I meant left. I'm an idiot. Left group. I mean, right, left. You don't know. Thinking about my moves, thinking about telling you my moves and describing my moves and thinking about telling him where I think he's gone wrong, and it's just too many thoughts, too many thoughts. Reinforcing, because I have a two space into a large knight, I'm admitting that that is a shape issue that I don't want to have to deal with, so we will respond to it. Yeah, he really didn't like this. He didn't really like this. He didn't consider that I would Atari, the cost of my Atarying through here. Okay. Now, I'm okay with making these kind of exchanges. So I'm recognizing that this area is larger than this area, and I'm fine with that. Big moves into big move. Go ahead and reinforce that good old corner stuff. Go ahead and poke here, and we'll have to like do something. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nah, I'll retreat. Fall back, Captain. Fall back. Fall back. Fall back. The enemy's everywhere, sir. You're gonna try to go for here, go for a co. Oh, is he gonna do that? Oh, he isn't. Okay. That should do that. Finishing that up. Not getting the pokes in here really, really huge. Really, really huge. Really, really huge. But yeah, how I wound up playing Influence here from a territory game is a territorial play in the corners gave me very, very, very solid corners to play off of. So if he doesn't reduce my potential off those really, really solid corners, then it just gets to transition to Influence very, very easily. There is mine. Begone. Couple of cutting points here, but it's a-okay. A little bit of an undercut to doodle here. Gotta be careful with it though, because that can go into an Atari, connect, Atari, take, Atari, kill the whole thing if I try to get greedy, let's say, with jumpy times. Don't want you going on in there either. There's a thing there, I don't think he knows about it. If I play here, he goes there, there, and there. He can't actually connect back or he dies. I'll let him get away with it. I'll let him get away with it. But you can play P19 here. He has a problem with liberties. I admit that's very strange. But I accept your offer, sir. I will kill this one stone, and you shall Atari me. Nice, simple, relaxing sequence here. Now, if I Atari here, he gives me this too, because if he connects, he dies. That'd be bad. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. That would not be good. Weird. He can take this I away, but he can never get rid of B1. So whatever he was thinking about here, regretfully, it just doesn't quite work out. So this is a 1 point Gote, but this is could have been so many points. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of some stuff here. Get rid of that co-potential. Don't want to see no co-potential up in here, sir. I think that really does anything. Yeah, I don't think that really goes anywhere. Like, it's already netted, right? There's nothing in this area that he could possibly use to live, so should be fine. Right. Gave him quite a bit of territory here, so he shouldn't feel too bad about the game. Play here, that way I don't have to play this one. Do a little bit of a push. There is larger, you should play there instead. Pokey pokey poke. Oh, I can't use Guest Matter, sorry. A little bit more reduction here. Think that. Or not. Or not. That's fine. So got a little bit of a move here, and then that is the end of the game. Nice and simple. I think I'm ahead. I didn't bother with this area. It's really freaking huge, though. We should be fine. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. That's a simple ladder. No problemo. I will also take that because he's going to retire me eventually. Then play here real quick. And then probably Atari here too, I assume. What here? I mean, this is better. This is 1 point Senten and 1 point Gote. The end, unless he wants to play here. If he takes, I'll just take the Dame, I don't care. I'm not finding the Ko. Okay, or we could do that, that's fine too. I think that is the end of that. Pass on his move.
Passen.
Yep.
Tote Steine entfernen.
Yep, good old totes. Good old totes.
Gewonnen.
And I will give a thanks for the game, exclamation mark. Review
Spielbesprechung
here.
gestartet.
Take a little quick gander here. So yeah, a little bit of a strange move to approach here, but he got a base, which was fine. Was went ahead and played this. Now, the problem with this area here is this is very, very livable. This isn't death by any means. If you want to go back and live here, you totally can. Grab that instead, because why not? You should probably go and take this one since it's Sensei. I mean, don't really lose anything by doing it. Here we did that again. Same thing here. Going ahead and just surrounding him is a lot better. But I gotta let him off a little bit. I like this personally. Again, a little bit of a slow move again there. We can go ahead and play this kind of thing because it's really, really hard for him to go anywhere. Like, even trying it gives me this one for free. And then he can't escape from here, right? So, very, very tough for him to live here. But I was willing to let him go in exchange for his living underneath. And then he showed too much interest in his left-hand group, regrettably. And he gave up his corner. Like, we should go and do this. Into probably that. It is a very tough game at this point for white, though. I don't really see how you can do much. Giving up the corner is also another one of those very, very strange decisions here. Because it's like, what are we getting in exchange for getting rid of the corner? You know, I'm not really sure where the profit of decision is gonna come from. Let him keep it instead. Just build up the middle because that's the next thing to do. The corners are done, the sides are done. So now it's all about the center. And here, there's no reason to reduce him because I'm making more. Oh, we won by 30 points, by the way. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all there is to that. And then this is just some light stuff. Again, here, this is kind of a cute little guy. We can go ahead and play here, here, into here. He can't do this one or he's dead. So, the reduction kind of isn't something I get to take. Anyway, interesting game, interesting game. Nice, two simple territorial, well, mostly territorial games. Ignore the big, huge amounts of influence that I have. But you can see how the territory game can turn into an influential game. So I hope this helped the DDKs amongst you. I will, of course, be back. Holy frack, we just jumped from 8Q to 4Q. I don't care. I will be back with some 6Q and 5Q games. I'm just going to have to work a little bit harder to find them. But I'll get there. Till next time, take care, everybody.